Is it a bug? Oh, with the claims? I don't know. Could I use my spy to try and get hooks on the Earls of Frisia? I could. Give me a second, we'll take a look at that. More than anything, my quest to be a learned woman is teaching me how much I don't yet know. What more, there must be so much knowledge that's been lost to the ages. As books fall apart and languages are forgotten, perhaps I could contribute by making a new translation of one of the classic works. I do have 13 learning, we're not terrible at that. Translating a book, +1 learning. Lifestyle perk. Instructions on Alchemy, the Lanterns of Wisdom. Mathematical Treatise. You are a steward. Mathematics should be your thing. And... Frisia. Election. Electors. Warren Raid. Reaver. Unyielding Defender. I'm going to see if any of them are like known fornicators or anything. Disputed heritage, so Kolbjorn, maybe? He's chaste, it's less likely. Craven. Just. Why are you all so upstanding? Patient, trusting. Eager reveler, Victus, maybe. Tortoise. She's a drunkard, which means she's been getting stress from somewhere. None of them have any real vices. Damn it! This is probably why I haven't actually had as many problems with these guys as I kind of expected I might have. Given... Okay, you're deceitful. So Kolbjorn, maybe. Of Arnhem. You're arbitrary. You're a blackguard. Okay, you're the most likely. Helra. Yeah, okay. Where's her capital? It is there. Let's go and take a look. Ransom, 54 ducats. Oh. What's Poland doing in England? I don't know. But Poland's having all kind of problems of their own. Hey, Genoa split out. And Toulouse, too. West Francia has once again fragmented. Oh no, you're fighting against Toulouse right now. For the claim on Languedoc. Give Seville and then have somebody get the county to get them to like you. The problem is, war against Marwyn, it's gonna take a while. Because they're quite powerful. I don't know that I necessarily have it in me to pursue that entire war. It's risky. Kolbjorn's been swayed. Has that helped? He's on a -15. Alright, one more sway and I think we get him. I'm having the notes of my translation of the elements read back to me when, my lady, please forgive me, but... Did you fall asleep? Heavens above, this classic is a piece of absolute drivel. Nevertheless, I will force myself through it. My scribes can take care of more of the responsibility, or I'll take a break from this. I'm going to force myself. 2 months, then we can host a feast. We can host a feast. Which is going to buff the opinion of all of my people. The guests have gathered in the Great Hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. A promise is a promise. Unconcerned with my etiquette, my vassal, Mayor Eskild, slaps me on the back. I mean it, he exclaims. I'll do anything you ask of me. Anything at all, ask me, and it is done. I am your liege. You are of Saint-Omer. Saint-Omer is where? Ah, but you're not a Jarl. Who actually gets to vote in this? Because that is now de jure part of Frisia. No, the mayors don't. Counts upwards. Mayor's Guild's too drunk to know what he's saying. A new translation. My translation of the elements is coming along, but one section is the version of copying from gives me pause. My scribes insist that the words on the page mean as we hold 2 feet and spirits rising edges of the hunter. That can't be right. Can it? Come up with something more fitting, 65% chance. Or translate the text exactly as written. May lead down the path of zealousness. Nah. Improved significantly. Gained 150 prestige. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Frogger Pirate approaches Thorfinn and me at the great table. This is a marvellous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. Thorfinn deserves all the credit. My guests depart. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my husband, Thorfinn, to thank for much of the success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as he sees the last few guests off. Until next time. Every guest gains 20 opinion. Fingers crossed it's enough. Yes! It was enough. Alright, so who did we get on our side? Kolbjorn. That's all I need. She's now got 178 votes to 147. So as long as Kolbjorn doesn't change, and he shouldn't, because we're still swaying him, we should be good. Oof, yeah, that was quite a lot of work. Paradox just announced Story Pack 3 for Stellaris. Console addressing which is Megacourt, Distant Stars, and Life. Oh, Lithoids. Species pack, that means just Federations, and consoles caught up to PC. Impressive. Are there any noticeable changes in how many cultures are conversion in CK3 compared to CK2? Yeah, there are a lot more cultures now. Cultures and religion has been massively expanded. Like, this is the culture map mode right now. And then the religion map mode is this. I mean, just look at India and Tibet. So yeah, pretty heavily expanded. So, she is getting everything. Flanders is going to Frogger. Frisia is going to Frogger. Gardariki is going to Frogger. Perfect. A new translation. I find myself working on the translation of the elements for hours under the flickering light of a candle. Often, I will barely notice time passing. My scribes remind me, however. My lady, must be past midnight by now. Is it not time to rest? No, I will keep going until I feel it is done. Yes, some sleep will be good. You can all work at it while I rest. I can manage the stress for now. I can go hunting if I have to. I can give away money to charity if I have to. Ransom. 132. Now that is more acceptable. And now we can go to war if we need to. So, Marwynid. Because I would like to make sure that my claim is at least pressed. Also, how are you doing? Are you willing to convert now? I can try. Faith is too strong. Damn. Try again in 5 years. New Riksgodai. He's a 13, he's not terrible. Actually, how is Holland doing now in terms of development? We're up to 23. And the city of Rotterdam is here. We have one more holding, which I'm really tempted to make into another city. Although it would probably be better as a castle. Support in mercenary negotiations. Mercenary high cost minus 20%. Ooh, nice. Mercenaries have disbanded. Prisoner released. So we have a fair amount of money now. We could definitely go for Marwynid. We do outnumber them 2 to 1. If you go to war before you die, can Frogger finish it? I'm not actually sure. When was the starting date? 867. And we're now in 1127, so we've been going for a while. And the world has definitely changed since those heady days. Since those heady early days of just being a little Viking count in Gotland. Call the whole dynasty? I don't think we need the whole dynasty for this. We massively outnumber them. Although, actually, they can call 10,000 troops. We might need to. 10,000 man battle. I mean, we can at least call in West Francia with their 6,000. Call in West Francia. The thing is, calling these guys costs renown, which is this, and using renown would mean less legacies in the long term. So we're going to get rid of those. But yeah, I could just demand payments from these guys to get rid of the weak hook. Oh, except that costs stress. Of course it costs frickin' stress. Why am I a generous steward? I hate it. Alright. Raise the entire army in this position. We're going to go to speed 3 and we're going to war. And that means one thing. Safety helmet. And this is a big fight, so I think I'm actually going to plug in my regular headset as well. Well, not the regular one, the other one. So I can actually hear. Because I like to hear the battle music and the fighting and the chinking of the armour and swords. Sorry, yeah, I was muted. It's a mod, and I will link it in just a moment. So I should still have that up, I think. Maybe not. No, I don't. CK3 Workshop. It's not listed in the mods list. I should update that, but I haven't yet. Subscribed. Expanded alerts. That's the one. It is this. There we go. And this is still very, very loud. There we go. Okay, so we are raising our forces. We are going to be attacking into Mordred. And the war goal is Seville, so we'll need to go down for Seville. Okay, so Queen Perienne has joined the war. West Francia joins us! As do all of their allies. "7,000 soldiers. Now, what's the... We can actually manage the attrition down here. Perfect. Let's go. So their armies are marshalling up here in the north. So hopefully that's going to take them more than 30 days to march to the south. We have a secret. Although I don't actually need that anymore. So you can keep on just doing... Not support schemes. That one. Disrupt schemes. And even with all of my forces raised, we are still making money. An excellent translation. My translation of the elements finally stands complete. My words rest on the beautifully illuminated pages, all protected by a lavish cover, as befits the work's importance. The tome has taken pride of place in my library, and every Godai who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts, some already speaking of making copies of their own. This effort has taught me much. So we are now an accomplished translator, which is going to give us piety, prestige, and also clergy opinion. We are no longer translating, but we do gain a lifestyle perk, which we are going to invest in planned cultivation, which will increase the development of that. What level of devotion am I again? Devoted servant. So we'd gain +4 learning. Cool. Carry on. Task finished. That was the Spy Master task, right? Yes. Their allies are joining the war, but then so are mine. And they'll be attacking from the north, so I'll go in from the south. Oh, Marwanids even have lands down here. Interesting. And who's taken the field? Thorfinn is, of course. Okay. MRT Sushi and Crack Daddy, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Call Linda. No, I don't want Linda using troops for this. She needs to protect Russia. Game over. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Renewal of patronage. After 5 years, the funds I set aside for the patronage of my natural philosopher have run out. I want to keep that going, but also I really need the money. I will extend. Because once we've landed, we should be making money again. Especially from the loot. Also, prisoners. You would pay 44 ducats. You would pay nothing. So you should just be released for a conversion. Off you go. Oh, you will not accept. Unimportant courtier. Alright, I'll just release you for a conversion. Off you go. Why are we not sieging this? Oh, because it's not the county capital. That is. And then when we arrive, I think I'm going to split off the armies. So, select the army, split off. We will have all of these, all of the big levies. Oh, too many. And then, of course, the champions. Because this is the fighting army. Then we select this one. This army, whoops, is going to be commanded by our besieger, who is Brigitte. And this army is going to be commanded by Thorfinn. Yeah. And then Thorfinn, I mean, both of us are going to stay here for now. We'll just have to suck up the attrition. Because that's a major river crossing, and the faster we take this fort, the better. It's a level 3, so we should be able to take it. Although I'm very much expecting their armies to be on the march. Well, actually, they're not. And the French are on their way. Some of their allies are on the way. But with this, Sevilla's going to fall. So we'll hold on to that. We'll get this army to go down to Cadiz and just take that out. And we'll just hold this river crossing until our remaining troops arrive. Although, actually, is Cremona the capital? No, that is. So why didn't I take the rest? I guess because you have to take all of the walled settlements. So we'll watch out for reinforcements arriving. And the French. Although you're going to stand on top of me and then take even more attrition, which isn't really the best thing. Just saying. Sacking Cordoba should be a pretty penny. Yeah, you're not wrong. Why did they get the benefit? Oi! Mine! Ah, right. They're probably going to be fighting into there because they are at war with the French as well. We're already at 18% success. Without a single battle being fought. Oh, 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 oh. Wrong way. We have another learning perk. Scholarly Circles. That will increase my learning level, which is also going to increase my fascination skills. So we would now get this in just 4 years. So it would be 71. Are they going to kill this army in one hit? They might. Yes. Shoot. Well, that's irritating, because that was all of my catapults. But we did also just wipe out one of their armies. So we're going to need to raise them up again. 4 months! Oof! Alright. Who's going to get here first? Oh, it's a castle. It's my defensive battle, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, they're in debt? Haha! Who is this? Oh, this is Marmonid. This is their army. So they have got camel riders. Camels are light cavalry with more defenses than light horse. No. They're just light horsemen, but worse. So they're going to be absolutely annihilating my archers, but everything that I have are going to be annihilating them. They have a better general, but we have a lot more champions and also way more troops, thanks to the French. Thanks, France! Also, the French have heavy cavalry. Because of course they do. They're the French. Victory! We're now at 65%. Champions aren't doing as well as they once did. That's for sure. But hey, victory is a victory. Corbjorn's been swayed. I don't need to be swaying Corbjorn anymore. We instead should be swaying Probably Tordis. Because she does not like us. She's not in the council. Alright, let's siege down Cordoba. They have another 2,000 men on the way in. But they are down to just 2,000. We still have 12,000. A secret exposed! A shameful truth has reached the light of day. My Jarl Tordis, has had an extramarital affair with Torstein Skjold, a nobleman from Tilburg. This cannot go unpunished. And with that, Tordis is no longer a problem. Problem? What problem? The French coming? Yes. Because they have another 5,000. Oh, they're not coming to reinforce. Oh, those idiots. They probably could have pushed us. Stop killing my husband! Please! Oh, he died in battle this time. Oh, the commander died. That's a bit unfortunate. Thankfully, we do have Countess Denise of Meaux coming in to mow down our enemies. Haha. A glorious victory. We lost 500, they lost 1,300. Champions. Really? The one champion who died was Thorfinn. Oh, you can stop the commanders fighting if you don't have them as champions, I guess. Okay, interesting. House Guard. Who has the House Guard? I guess these are French heavy infantry. Armoured horsemen killed 44. Levies killed 600. This was actually a battle carried by the levies. And their levies lost it. Interesting. 69% success now. Mako has become a blade master. Oh, Mako, the guy who kept on refusing to be converted. I remember you. Well, now that I don't need to be swaying that other guy, I'm going to sway you instead. Although you're 59. House Guard are extremely strong men-at-arms from the Dynasty Legacy Tree. Ah, okay. Oh, France. Yes, I'll go and help you. Worth. They're going to try and run away, but they're going to fail. Oh, no they're not. Damn, so I took attrition there for no reason. And you're trying to siege Sevilla back, which is unacceptable. Are you done? Yes, you are. You come sail back in over here. Lose decisively. Why? Oh, no commander. Dimitri, maybe. Or Orangard. I don't trust Dimitri. We're going to use Orangard. And we need to marry another great commander. He'll do. I lose yet more prestige. Excellent. Can these guys stop being reckless? Please. You're attacking into me. I'm in the hills. Is this hills? Plains. Alright. 2,000 against 5,000. Oh no, I'm not fighting. This is France. So the French are apparently fighting Cordoba at the same time. In that case, we'll just go to Cordoba. I'm surprised by that. Why is this not hostile? Okay, France is winning it anyway. Didn't need me. Although the army of Malagon may say otherwise. Nope, Malagon's at war with them as well, because they're sieging. That's interesting. I don't know what France is doing. anything but helping. Ah. You come down here, fight them. You go up there, take Cordoba.